But my interpretation of the intensity has less to do with Donald Trump and more to do with the Zionists becoming increasingly aware that they are not having it the way that they want with regards to influencing America and with regards to what they want to achieve in Gaza. I think the intensity has to do with the idea that when Israel is trying to keep Europe in line, UK is recognizing Palestine instead.
Right.
France is recognizing Palestine instead. Spain is recognizing Palestine instead. The flotillas now, Italy and Spain sent ships in order to go and rescue their flotillas. That despite attempts to ban boycotts of Israel within the US itself,
Yeah.
the Congress, the bill did not pass and it did not go through. Despite attempts to go and put organizations that are anti-genocide on some sort of terrorist list, a court in Michigan rules that American Muslims for Palestine are a legitimate organization, have every right to freedom of expression. A court in Nevada says that on universities, it's perfectly legitimate to talk about the Palestinian issue. I think the Israelis are watching how the world is changing, where a Chinese diplomat is talking to an Israeli general who's trying to tell everybody about the, quote, legitimate cause of the Israelis committing genocide, and the Chinese diplomat says nobody believes your lies anymore. I think Netanyahu is noticing that when he goes and speaks at the United Nations, most of the room ends up leaving while he's talking. I think that for the Israelis, I don't think the intensity has to do with Donald Trump as much as it has to do with we're finding that the leash that is given to us to continue doing this is getting shorter. The leash is getting tighter. We're no longer in a position that we used to be. Netanyahu now is coming out saying that we need to establish a self-sufficient economy because the world, in his words, are listening to the Palestinians and to the Chinese and to the Qataris. And therefore, because of the boycotts, we need to now shift our economy into a self-sufficiency. I think that what we're seeing fundamentally is the intensity is not Donald Trump telling the Israelis go wild. It's the Israelis saying, oh my goodness, we're running out of time. We need to take Gaza. We need to bomb it into oblivion. And I think the Israelis are going rabid, which is why they attacked Qatar. I think the Israelis are going rabid, and that's why we're seeing that intensity. It's not because they believe they're in the ascendancy, but rather they believe the world is changing too quickly, and we need to quickly make our gains before the world shuts in on us.